Ready, Corbin? Because I'm ready.
Chapter 7. Then the Lord said, this is after he commanded him to do everything. And he built the ship, and he called it. Then the Lord said to Noah, come into the ark, you and all your household, because I have seen that you are righteous before me in this generation. You shall take with you 7 each of every clean animal, and male and his female, 2 each of animals that are unclean, and male and his female. So, like 2 snakes.
What?
Are you even paying?
Yeah, but what does snakes have to do with unclean animals?
They're unclean. Yes, they are.
No, an unclean animal is like literally unclean, like according to the religion.
The snakes are unclean.
Camels, rabbits, pigs. According to their religion, not like unclean, literally.
Also 7 each of birds of the air, male and female, to keep the species alive on the face of all the earth. Alright, let me write that down.
Seven each of each. 7 through 11.
He chooses him because he's righteous. Righteous before God. Alright. Stop it. Groaning.
That's why I can't hear it.
Huh?
I can't hear it. I couldn't tell where it was going.
For after 7 more days, I will cause it to rain on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And I will destroy from the face of the earth all living things that I have made.
It did accordingly to all that the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters were on the earth. So Noah with his sons, wives, and sons' wives went to the ark because of the waters of the flood.
Gotta take notes.
What does Noah believe that?
It rained for 40 days. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights.
I got that memorized.
I know, but I still would like to have it in my notes.
Oh, if he ain't, then you lie in the rain. I'm good to amplify my point. If he ain't, then you lie in the rain. In the sun. God is good all the time.
Alrighty. Carry on 5.
And then Noah did accordingly as God commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters came. So Noah with his sons, wives, and sons' wives went to the ark because of the waters of the flood. Of clean animals, of animals that were unclean, of birds, and of everything that creeps on the earth. 2 by 2 of them went into the ark that Noah made, male and female, as God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass there 7 days that the waters of the flood were on the earth. These 600 years of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, that day all fountains on the great deep were broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened, and the rain of all the earth of 40 days and 40 nights. On the same day Noah and Noah's sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and Noah's wife and the 3 wives of the sons entered the ark. They go. We can't see.
I'm looking at my Bible.
Yeah, scoot everything over a little bit there. Run over something.
So, what does it say? In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, on that day all the fountains of the great deep were broken up. So was that the day that it rained?
I think so. Or yeah.
I don't have any notes right here.
How about?
Why does it say they brought 7, but it only says 2?
I don't know.
Well, I need to know.
I guess since they already said it was 7 of each. This part is very repetitive, I think.
They and every what? On the very same day, Noah and Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them, entered the ark. They and every beast after its kind, all cattle after their kind, every creeping thing that creeps on the earth after its kind, and every bird after its kind, every bird of every sort. And they went into the ark to Noah, 2 by 2, all flesh, in which is the breath of life. So those that entered, male and female of all flesh, went in, as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in.
What are you reading?
Every animal thinkable was on the ark, except for, like, fish and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they literally got, like, the whole world to swim.
What?
They have the whole world to swim.
That's what I was thinking. Like, imagine after the flood, and you're just like walking home, and you're like, "Oh, there's a shark," and there's just like a shark wobbling around on the ground because he doesn't know any better because he was just there before when there was water there.
So those that entered, male and female of all flesh, went in as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. Now the flood was on the earth 40 days. The waters increased and lifted up the ark, and it rose high above the earth. The waters prevailed and greatly increased on the earth, and the ark moved about on the surface of the waters. And the waters prevailed exceedingly on the earth, and all the high hills under the whole heaven were covered. And all the high hills under the whole heaven were covered, so like mountains and stuff. The waters prevailed 15 cubits upward, and the mountains were covered. How far is a cubit? Because I know in that Bible trivia it said a cubit was like this long, but that's not high.
It's 17 to 20 inches.
Golly.
Yeah, it says about 18 inches.
Like, so what's 18 times?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Alexa, what's 18? Alexa, what's 18 times 15?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
So it would be 18
times 15
times 15 divided by 12.
Yep.
22. Wait, so what is this measuring?
Upward. But it says the mountains were covered, so I don't know if we're doing this right.
Yeah, it does feel like we're doing it right.
The waters covered the mountains. The waters covered the highest mountains. Imagine being that high up in a boat.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't feel like you're that high up, though.
If you need me, I'm heading out to tea.
And all flesh died that moved on the earth, birds and cattle, and beasts and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, and every man, all in whose nostrils was the breath of the spirit of life. All that was on the dry land died. All in whose nostrils was the breath of the spirit of life. All that was on dry land died. So he destroyed all living things which were on the face of the ground, both man and cattle, creeping thing and bird of the air. They were destroyed from the earth. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive, and the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. Oh, dang. They stayed on there.
Oh, yeah. That's almost a year. Well, it's like about half a year. Yeah, there's 2 videos on Genesis 1 through 11 that we can watch after this. Oh, screen.
What?
Did
Why would we watch it?
Why wouldn't we watch it?
Because we're doing our own?
Yeah, but it's about the Bible that we've been reading. Because it'll be how many we've done on 2 days. In 2 days.
Chapter 8. So don't call this number anymore. I won't be there like I was there before.
I'm so excited for 2 o'clock, bro. It's going to be so fun. Wait.
Soldier Boy. Oh,
Bro, why backwards? I need something back here. Like, because I'm just like sitting on my bed.
I just trapped Remy.
Ha, wait, she's in there.
3, 2.
Have you seen the video where they get the dog and they like grab her in the blanket and they swap it out with the stuffed animal and they just start.
Come here. Please.
Put me in a blanket and threw me. I is not friends with Chihuahua.
She forgives me.
Remy said,
Alright, let's get back to work. So we did 1 chapter in like 15 minutes.
yeah, that was a pretty easy chapter though, because it was like stuff we all already knew.
Then God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the animals that were with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters subsided. God made a wind to subside the waters. Are you writing that or not? Okay.
Wait, it subsided the waters? What does that even mean?
Like, go. Like, bye-bye.
Making sense though.
It does. It does make sense.
Water. We just hit more water.
God can do anything.
Yeah, but you would think you would just use evaporation.
Evaporation, it was just rain again.
Real. That would be a lot of water.
The fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were also stopped. So I think the fountains of the deep, is that hell or no?
The fountains of the deep? One second, let me make my words bigger. Because I can't read it.
Search up what the fountains of the deep are in the Bible.
I need a mouse pad, bro. I have to reach over there and just click, and then I can type on this. Fountains of the deep. A reference to the subterranean waters that burst forth during the biblical flood of Genesis. So it looks like, if I'm going to go to images, one second, chat. I'm opening image in new tab so y'all can see it, because I'm nice like that. So this is the fountains of the deep.
So they just, what do they do?
Giant fountains that's like pulling the water in, it looks like. So it's like a big drain. That's what I think it is. Or maybe it's the opposite of a drain. What does it say about the fountains of the deep again? The fountains of the deep and windows of heaven are also stopped. Oh, that's another way that they put the water in.
The windows of heaven, the water came out.
Yeah, the windows of heaven, it pushed down, and then the waters of the deep pushed in. So
Yeah.
water all over the place.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because earlier it said they were opened.
Yeah, so the rain stopped.
And the waters receded continually from the earth. At the end of the 150 days, the water decreased. Then the ark rested in the 7th month, the 17th day of the month, on the mountains of the Ararat.
You rat? Ararat. Ararat. How do you pronounce that? I gotta figure that out. I don't like words I can't pronounce. How to pronounce Ararat?
Ararat.
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 Ararat. Yeah.
Ararat.
Yep.
Ararat.
Ararat. I need to write some notes actually. I haven't been taking good notes. Say that one name and we let them show. What is it? Fountains of the deep.
What are you writing for those?
I was writing about the fountains of the deep and the mountains of Ararat. So the ark rested on the mountain of Ararat. Ark. rests on Mount.
Is it the windows of heaven?
Yeah. So like the windows of heaven poured down, like the water just came out of heaven. Like the sky just like opened up and just poured down. Or it could be not literal. I don't know.
I just the fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were closed to prevent more water.
What was that?
What? Hey guys. Alright.
Parker's right text and say to you or something.
Huh?
Parker's right text and say to you or something.
And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, the tops of the mountains were seen. So is this like 10 months after the flood?
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. You're not like that. Say that one name. You don't know how it is. Wait, I wonder how you officially pronounce it. If I search up how to pronounce Jesus, will it show the Mexican way?
It'll put Jesus.
Wait, actually,
I bet you.
At Olive Garden, more is merrier. From a first course that never ends to festive favorites piled high, it's everything you love about the holidays.
I love the holidays.
Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
Pronounce this name in English. How do you go about saying it? Jesus. You do want to stress on the first syllable. On the syllable.
You know, this isn't his actual name.
Oh yeah, his name is that's God. Never mind.
Jesus.
It starts with a Y or something. It's like Yeshua or something.
Oh yeah, Yeshua.
I don't know. Alright. So it came to pass at the end of the 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. Then he sent out a raven which kept going to and fro until the waters had dried up from the earth. He also sent out from himself a dove to see if the waters had receded from the face of the ground. What?
So it's saying if the water all dried up. Imagine how muddy the ground would be.
No, like, why did he send two birds out for the same thing? What does it mean? What's the difference between sending out a raven to see if the waters had dried up from the earth, and then he also sent one out from himself, a dove, to see if the waters had receded from the face of the ground?
No, the raven was out until the water went up, and then he put out the dove to make sure the water was out.
No.
Yes.
It said for himself, though. So. But the dove found no resting place for the sole of her foot, and she returned into the ark to him, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. So he put out his hand and took her, and drew her into the ark to himself.
I feel like this is supposed to be like deep, but I don't.
But the dove found no resting place for the sole of her foot, and she returned into the ark to him.
Yeah, I get.
Like she couldn't rest.
Like it was still water. There was still water.
I think she was sent out to like go once and see everything, but the raven kept coming back.
Yeah, but like I feel like it's supposed to have symbolical meaning. Like Jesus takes us in when we can't find anywhere to rest. I don't know.
So he put out his hand and took her and drew her into the ark to himself. And he waited yet another 7 days, and again he sent the dove out from the ark. Then the dove came to him in the evening, and behold, a freshly plucked olive leaf was in her mouth. And Noah knew that the waters had receded from the earth. Ah, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I understand it now.
Ha 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 ha. Nobody laughed at my joke. Not loud. Say that one name and we let him. My back hurts so bad when I'm doing this.
God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the shine. God is all that's good all the time.
He can't do. Took my whole body, made me feeling brand new. Ooh. Okay, Forrest. I don't remember the rest. I used to listen to that in science class every day. Take that, science. And he can't do my whole body, made me feeling brand new.
Oh, Jesus rested on the seventh day. The dove rested for 7 days.
What?
Jesus rested on the seventh day. The
Yeah.
dove rested for 7 days.
Mama? Merry Christmas.
Where you is?
I'm in here, alive.
Alive.
I'm alive.
We're alive.
Oh, you're alive.
Yes.
Your room's a hot mess. This gets taken care of today,
Yes.
or you lose privileges for a long time.
Yes.
Dang.
Oh, you threw it down there.
Oh man, you have to get it out. Sorry.
You just made my room messy. My room ain't even messy. I was like a sock on the floor.
Hold up.
Bro, I look like a freaking zombie.
Olive branch or a leaf?
I think.
It says leaf, but it's a branch and usually everything. Alright. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, and the first day of the month, that the waters were dried up from the earth, and Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and indeed the surface of the ground was dry. And in the second month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dry. Then God spoke to Noah, saying, Go out of the ark, you and your wife, and your sons' wives with you. Bring out with every living thing of all flesh that is with you, birds and cattle, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, so that they may be abound on the earth, and be fruitful and multiply on the earth. So Noah went out, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him, every animal, every creeping thing, every bird, and whatever creeps on the earth, according to their families, went out of the ark. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord, and took of every clean animal and every clean bird, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a soothing aroma. Then the Lord said in his heart, I will never again curse the ground for man's sake, although the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth, nor I will again destroy every living thing as I have done. While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, winter and summer, and day and night shall not cease. So, what day is the earth dry? Let's see. And in the second month, on the 27th day, the month, 27th day, on the
27th day of the second. You know that doesn't mean it's February 27th, right? I was
I'm not dumb. It's the second month after the Lord had stopped the flooding.
No, it's the second month of the year.
Then why is it not February?
Because that calendar isn't used yet. The first.
Stop licking yourself. All I hear is.
No, heard that, so you didn't have to bring it to attention.
It's in my ears. It's like she's going.
Then get your AirPods or something.
God said he will never destroy. He will never destroy mankind again. Alright, chapter 9, baby. You will remember me for centuries. Alright. Hold up. Let me take my sweatshirt off.
And in the rain, in the shine. God is good all the time. There ain't one thing you can't do. So got me feeling brand new. There's no shot.
Alright, let's go. So God blessed Noah and his sons and said to them, Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. God is good all the time.
But there has to be something wrong with our videos. How do we permanently have 0 views?
Nobody wants to hear about Jesus.
Well, some people do want to hear about Jesus, but they're
Yeah.
not our video.
I guess they don't see it.
Then the people do our video to us.
Genesis 7 through 11. 9. Okay. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be on every beast of earth, over every bird of the air, on all that move on the earth, and on all the fish of the sea. They are given into your hands. Say,
Oh, do you not hear me?
I do now.
I said wait like 8 times. Let's pray. God, let reading today. What's so funny, Crawford? Be so
I wasn't laughing.
good.
I was praying.
Yeah. God,
Fine. Fine then.
I don't know if I can catch you out. God, let this guy. What's wrong with you? God, let our reading today resonate with us. And what?
What does resonate mean?
You don't know what resonate means? You're supposed to be the smart one. You don't know what resonate means.
Like stay?
Yes, it means work.
Like marinate?
Yeah. Resonate with us. Let lots of people hear the word that we're today, God. And let lots of people stay to watch and learn about your word, God. Amen.
Love you. Good job, Micah. So God is telling them that they shall have dominion over every animal.
Right. If only God had chosen Noah, like if God chose Noah to start off, we would be sinners, I don't think, because Noah did such a better job than Adam and Eve. You feel me?
No, inevitably, I feel like.
But like Noah's so much nicer. It's like better overall. Like you see what I'm saying?
Adam was tricked, or like he believed his wife.
Yeah, but
The devil tricked him. I don't blame blame the serpent, but I don't fully.
It was so cold.
All right. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. I've given you.
My fault.
Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. I've given you all things, even as the green herbs. But you shall not eat flesh with its life, that is, its blood. Why are you laughing?
It's pronounced herbs.
I know, but I was saying it yesterday, and I feel like I was pronouncing it wrong.
I feel you.
Green herbs. Green herbs.
Like salmon.
So he's basically saying you shouldn't eat the blood.
Yeah.
But
Wait.
you shall not eat flesh with its life. You shouldn't eat something alive. I hope you want to eat anything alive. Oh, brother.
My dog just knocked down the Christmas tree. You shall not eat.
Just search up what does Genesis 4 mean. I mean Genesis 9 verse 4. Alexa,
Yeah, I'm back. It gave me a reminder. You should take a break from YouTube. You've been on it since you woke up in the morning.
Alexa, what does Genesis 9 verse 4 mean?
From StackExchange.com. Genesis 9:4 speaks to the sacredness of life in every aspect.
She said it speaks to the sacredness of life.
Yeah.
Search it up what it means. Search it up.
How do you spell? I'm gonna lie.
Huh? Genesis. Yeah, good doggies. Yes, she's a good doggies. Boop, 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 boop.
That is the blood. This verse is a part of the covenant that God gave to Noah, removing restrictions on eating meat. Oh, so it's saying that Noah can eat meat now because Adam and Eve, God instructed them to only eat the plants.
It says, every moving thing that lives shall be for food for you. I have given you all things, even as the green herbs, but you shall not eat flesh with its life.
Yeah, like don't eat something alive.
That is its blood. Surely for your lifeblood I will demand a reckoning. From the hand of every beast I will require it. And from apples? What does apples mean? Yes, they eat apples. We're in chapter 9. Brett, be quiet.
We're trying to focus. If you didn't notice.
Maybe you need. Alright. Bye, hon.
Why'd you say bye? What did Han do?
It's only 10 seconds. I'm gonna see if he crashes out or not.
He's gonna blow up your phone and he's gonna lag the whole stream. Just like last time. Okay. So yeah, it's removing the restrictions from eating meat.
Surely for your lifeblood I will demand a reckoning. From the hand of every beast I will require it, and from the hand of man, from the hand of every man's brother I will require the life. What does that mean?
From the hand of man, from the hand of every man's brother.
Alexa, what does Genesis 9 verse 5 mean?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
I got it, Crawford. Don't do it. Thank you. So I can do it, Crawford. Get back so it doesn't crash out. Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. Yeah. So we know you're not doing well. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Verse 5. It's not like we need to make sure they're paying. No. For your lifeblood, I will require the reckoning. From every beast, I will require it, and from his fellow man, I will require reckoning. Some say that Genesis 9:5-6 is God speaking to Noah and his sons after the flood. In these verses, God emphasizes the value of a person's life and the serious accountability that comes with taking a human's life. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So basically, if you take one of your brothers, if you take a brother in Christ's life, then your life will be taken after you die. You won't have a turn.
From the hand of every man's brother I will require the life of man. So, like, every hand, it's not like an eye for an eye, it's like a hand for a...
No, it's like, it's just saying from the hand. If you use your hands to kill someone,
Oh!
your hands will be used to kill yourself.
How would a beast...
I don't know, Crawford.
From the hand of every beast I will require it. And from the hand of man.
Kills a person, they will also be, I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Where you go?
I'm looking up the thing.
Dog, I can look it up without leaving
No,
the...
I have an app.
What's the app?
I
I can do it right now. I can use the website. You said enduring word. Never mind. Genesis. Never mind. Oh, this one. Welcome to the stream. We're reading the Bible.
It makes so much more sense now. Alright, so basically he's saying... Where is it? Surely for your lifeblood I will demand a reckoning. Like a punishment.
Yeah.
Accountants. Like, hold them accountable.
Yeah.
From the hand of every beast I will require it. And from the hand of man. Even for the beast. Like, if you kill a beast unlawfully, he demands a punishment.
Oh, yeah. So, like, if you're just like, God, dang it, dog, why do you act like this? Bang! You'll get punished.
If you kill an animal unlawfully,
Yeah.
you'll get punished. Same with man.
If you're not like, I need food, bang. Versus, I hate that thing, bang.
And it says, let me go back.
Leave me, dog! Go off! I banish you from this room. You're making Haim's mouth water. Blue, go away. Haim's gonna want to... She's gonna be quiet. We're confused also. We're trying to figure it out.
Alright, so when it says, when it says, but you shall not eat flesh with its life, that is its blood, he's giving him permission like you said, but you have to respect the blood.
Right.
And then on verse 6, when it says, whoever sheds man's blood, by man his blood shall be shed. For in the image of God he made man. It's saying every life is valuable and the death penalty will be enforced. Noah gets permission to eat animals, but has to respect the blood. So you will be killed if you
Well,
kill something unlawfully? What?
not physically killed. In the afterlife. After death. Like it's a punishment.
If you kill anything unlawfully, you will be severely punished.
Yeah. In hell.
Alright? And as for you, be fruitful and multiply. Bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply in it.
Right.
Then God spoke to Noah and to his sons with him, saying, And as for me, then God spoke to Noah and to his sons with him, saying, And as for me, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your descendants after you, and with every living creature that is with you, the birds, the cattle, and every beast of the earth with you, of all that go out of the ark, every beast of the earth. He's establishing the covenant with everything. Thus I establish my covenant with you. Never again shall all flesh be cut off by the waters of the flood. Never again shall there be a flood to destroy the earth. God says again, he shall never flood the earth again. And he establishes his covenant with everyone. What's a covenant?
Covenant's like a promise.
Oh,
It's like a promise you keep with multiple people.
he establishes this covenant with everything. And God said, This is the sign of the covenant which I make between me and you, and every living creature. This is with you for perpetual generations. So he's saying, like, this is the time that I'm making my promise.
Right.
I got sunburned, bro.
When did you get sunburned?
When I went to a beach camp.
Dude, I forgot about that. That was a long time ago, though. I was
It
like,
was 3 days ago.
it feels like it's been more than 3 days.
And God said, This is the sign of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I set my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be for the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. It shall be when I bring a cloud over the earth, and the rainbow shall be seen in the cloud. Now remember my covenant which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. The waters shall never again become a flood to destroy all flesh. The rainbow shall be in the cloud, and I will look on it to remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is on the earth. So the rainbows we see are showing the promise that he won't flood the earth again.
Because when you see a rainbow, it means like the raining has stopped. And because it's the water vapor and the light.
Alright, don't get all scientific.
Well, you get rainbows after rain. Because it's a bow of rain.
I never thought about that before. I'm being so for real.
3 more hours.
We'll probably finish in 1 more hour. Maybe. How much is chapter 9? Chapter 9 isn't very long.
And we're practically done with this, right? Or did we?
We have to do 10 and 11.
No, with chapter 9.
Oh, yeah. The rainbow shall be in the cloud, and I will look on it to remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is on the earth. And God said to Noah, this is the sign of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is on earth. After chapter 10, let me take Remy out and feed her.
Yeah.
Now the sons of Noah who went out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and Ham was the father of Canaan. We got to remember Canaan. Isn't he important?
Canaan?
Yeah.
Canaan is a... I thought Canaan was a place.
Come here. I'll take you out in a minute. Okay. These 3 were the sons of Noah, and from these the whole earth was populated. And Noah began to be a farmer, and he planted a vineyard. Then he drank of the wine and was drunk and became uncovered in his tent.
Canaan is the name of Ham's son. That's you, huh?
Yo! Ham's son is Canaan. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his 2 brothers outside. Noah became drunk and uncovered. Ham saw and told his brothers.
What did he do?
But Shem and Japheth took a garment, laid it on both their shoulders, and went back and covered the nakedness of their father. Their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father's nakedness. Shem and Japheth went to cover Noah without seeing nakedness. So Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done to him. Then he said, "Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants. He shall be to his brethren." What?
He's cursed.
Why is Canaan cursed?
I was wondering the same thing. I think it's because
He's a descendant of Ham.
when he told his brothers,
Ham saw it.
no, it says, wait.
And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness. So Noah woke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done to him. Then he said, "Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants. He shall be to his brethren." Oh, so he's making him servant of a lot of things. And he said, "Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and may Canaan be his servant. May God enlarge Japheth, and may he dwell in the tent of Shem." What?
What did Canaan do? What did Canaan do? Ooh, I think no joke.
I got the break reminder.
The same thing. In the Bible, Canaan, the son of Ham, is said to have sinned against Noah in multiple ways, spreading the rumor.
It says, and Ham, the father of Canaan.
Oh. It's gonna leave. This one says that Canaan spread the rumor that he saw Noah naked. Yeah,
But
he
Ham
spread
saw
the
it.
rumor.
Okay. May God enlarge
Like
the
make
path. What does that mean?
bigger and
Like make him,
better and strong and wide.
and may he dwell in the tent of Shem. And may Canaan be a servant. So Noah curses him.
Mm-hmm.
Curses Canaan to be a servant. To be a servant of servants. To his brethren. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years. So all the days of Noah were 915 years. 50. And he died. Noah lived. Imagine living 950 years.
You know what else we can imagine?
Stop. It's not a brain rot, bro. Alright, let me take the dog out because she looks. Come on, get up. Let's go. You wanna go outside? Let's go outside. Hello, Goose.
Oh, I always wanted to breath that. Oh, I always wanted to breath that. Looks like it's just you and me, doesn't it? Alright, look, you gotta clean my room.
Micah. 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 Micah.
It's a snake.
Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 11:08 a.m.
Do I look chicken? Look, you got a watch and their bracelet. You got more bracelets. You got an Adidas shirt and then Walmart shorts. Mm.
Now this is the history of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And sons were born to them after the flood. Oh my gosh.
Are we
We're doing it all over again.
doing what?
We're reading the names and how long they lived.
Oh, actually, is this Genesis 10?
Yeah. Now this is the history of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and sons were born to them after the flood. Meshach, and Tyrus. The sons of Gomer were The sons of Gomer were Ashkenaz, Repeth, and Togarmah. The sons of Javan were Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. From these the coastland peoples of the Gentiles were separated into their lands, everyone according to his language, according to their families and to their nations. The sons of Ham were Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. The sons of Cush were Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Rama, and Sabtika. And the sons of Rahama were Sheba and Dedan. Cush begot Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Therefore, it is like Nimrod. It is said like was Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. From that land he went to Assyria and built Nineveh, Rehoboth, Calah, and Resen, between Nineveh and Calah. That is the principal city. So who built Nineveh? Nimrod. It says, like Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord, and the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. From that land he went to Assyria and built Nineveh. Yes. Nimrod built Nineveh. This chapter is the history of Noah's sons and him. Mizraim begot Ludim, and Anemim, Lahabim, Naputuhim, Patriz. Oh my gosh, this is like a brain aneurysm reading it.
Just say them with confidence, and it sounds like you know what they are.
Pathrusim and Casluhim, from whom came to the Philistines in Caphratim. Canaan begot Sidon, his firstborn, and Heth, the Jebusite, the Amorite, and the Girgashite, the Hivite and Archite, and the Sinite, the Arvadite, the Zimrite, the Hamathite. Afterward, the families of the Canaanites were dispersed.
Girgashite.
Oh, Canaan, they're a place, the Canaanites. And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon as you go towards Gerar, as far as Gaza. Then as you go towards Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, and Zeboim, as far as Lasha. These were the sons of Ham, according to their families, according to their languages, in the lands and in their nations. And children were... Oh, that was just Ham.
It's okay. It means we're 1/3. There's only like 32, and we're at 21, so.
And children were born also to Shem, the father of all the children of Eber, the brother of Japheth the elder. And children were also born to Shem, the father of all the children of Eber, the brother of Japheth the elder. Thank you. Remy, come here. Come on. The sons of Shem were Elam, Asher, Arpachshad, Lud, and Aram. The sons of Aram were Uz, Hul, Gether, and Mash. Arpachshad begot Salah, and Salah begot Eber. The Eber were born 2 sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. Joktan begot Almadad. Oh my gosh. Shileth, Hazamarveth. What are they naming their kids?
A simple John would suffice.
Yeah, not a Hazarmaveth. Jerah, Hadaram, Uzal, Dikla.
What?
Obal. Oh my gosh. Ophir, Havilah. I don't even know what I'm reading at this point.
It sounds like you're speaking Jewish.
Eber were born 2 sons. This is Joktan. Gosh, he had a lot of sons. Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab. All these were the sons of Joktan. And their dwelling place was from Mesha as you go towards Sephar, the mountain of the east. These were the sons of Shem according to their families, according to their languages, in their lands, according to their nations. These were the families of the sons of Noah, according to their generations in their nations. And from these nations were divided on the earth after the flood.
Okay, one more chapter.
Now the whole earth had one language and one speech.
Oh, the Tower of Babel.
Oh, yes!
Tower of Babel's bad.
No, just a story.
Yeah. Instead of names.
Yes, yes. I have 2 notes. I said Nimrod built Nineveh, and this chapter is the history of Noah's sons and their sons, comma, and their sons. It's probably in their sons and their sons and their sons. AC.
I was listening to the computer and I was like, it looks like it'll get a do something.
Alright. Now the whole earth had one language and one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east, and they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. Then they said to one another, Come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly. They had brick for stone, and they had asphalt for mortar. And they said, Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower, whose top is in the heavens. Let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered abroad over the face of the whole earth. So who's building this?
Everybody. Shem's descendants. Oh, great. Look at verse 10.
No, this is wait. Is this Japheth or Shem's?
It's Shem's.
So there's more Shem?
And then it goes to Terah's descendants.
And then it goes to who?
So we're just reading genealogy today.
Does he go to Japheth?
Nope.
Oh, it tells about Shem's sons.
Yeah.
So Shem's family decided to build the tower.
Maybe. We'll have to continue reading. I low-key just want to let the thing do the reading. Because I could.
And they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a tower, a city and a tower, whose top is in the heavens. Let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered abroad over the face of the whole earth." But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built. And the Lord said, "Indeed, the people are one, and they all have one language, and this is what they begin to do. Now nothing that they propose to do will be withheld from them." That makes no sense. Nothing they want to do will be stopped, I think. And the Lord said, "Indeed, the people are one, and they have one language, and this is what they begin to do. Now nothing that they propose to do will be withheld from them." Oh, this is where they change all their speeches. Oh, so they decide to all reunite and like.
So the story of Babel, I'll sort of like recap it. So there's a bunch like we're gonna build a gigantic tower to heaven, and they start building it, and God's like, "You can't get to heaven. Are you stupid?" And so he's like, "You know what? I'll make you stupid." And he changes each one of them to have a different language, so they can't talk to each other anymore. So one's like, "Como está?" and the other one's like, "Do we," and the other one's like,
Sing song.
"Yeah, exactly." And then the other's like, "You don't." Well, I guess that's the same thing, but you see what I'm saying.
They all decide to build a tower and city to make a name for themselves.
What is Genesis chapter 11? Which verse? Verse.
6.
I know. And the Lord said, "Behold, they are one people, and they have one language. This is the only beginning of what they will do, and nothing they will propose to do will now be impossible for them." So it's saying that since they have one language, so this is everybody in the whole world that's going to be building this tower. I think what God's saying is like they could at this point do anything. Like they're very powerful since they're all united, and so He has to stop them from building the tower to heaven.
God sees this and stops them. Okay. Because they're going to become too powerful.
Yep.
Because they would have become.
Well, no, not because it's because He doesn't want them to access heaven, but He's saying that they might have the power to access heaven. So He is accessing heaven. God is good. God is great. Thank you for explaining me. God is good all the time. If He ain't, then He will not in the rain, in the shine. God is good all the time. Ain't one thing He came to, took my soul, got me feeling brand new. Ooh, hey, force me, we have been too good. Pop that crazy like I'll pop that. Ooh. Don't say that one name, and we let him feel. In abundance, my dog. God is good. God is great. Thank you for this plate. Great. Thank you for this plate, man. Bro. I know you. Yeah.
Come to evil and powerful. This is the Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
Let me see why they named it Babel. It says
In Babel. Dog, it's not that deep. It's called Babel because it's in the city of Babel. It's called Babel because the Lord couldn't use the languages on the earth. It says that in the Bible.
it's called Babel because it's in Babel.
No, yeah, but the city is called Babel because what do you do when, like, what? Alright, Crawford, think. What does it sound like they're doing when you talk to somebody that speaks Spanish?
They're babbling.
Exactly.
He then changed their languages. They couldn't understand each other. I'm going to say this just put a check on reality. This put a check on God's mankind's reality. So the Lord scattered them abroad all over the face of the earth, and they ceased. He also scattered them over the earth. Okay. Therefore, its name is called Babel because the Lord confused the language of all the earth.
Stop babbling, Crawford. From there the Lord scattered them abroad all over the face of the earth. And then we get more into genealogy.
This is the genealogy of Shem. Shem was 100 years old and begot Arphaxad 2 years after the flood. After he begot Arphaxad, Shem lived 500 years and begot sons and daughters. Arphaxad lived 35 years and begot Salah. After he begot Salah, Arphaxad lived 403 years and begot sons and daughters. Salah lived 30 years and begot Eber. After he begot Eber, Salah lived 403 years and begot sons and daughters. Eber lived 34 years and begot Peleg. After he begot Peleg, Eber lived 430 years and begot sons and daughters. Peleg lived 30 years and begot Reu. After he begot Reu, Peleg lived 209 years and begot sons and daughters. Reu lived 32 years and begot Serug. After he begot Serug, Reu lived 207 years and begot sons and daughters. Serug lived 30 years and begot Nahor.
Yikes, mute yourself. Goodness gracious.
After he begot Nahor, Serug lived 200 years and begot sons and daughters. Nahor lived 29 years and begot Terah. After he begot Terah, Nahor lived 119 years and begot sons and daughters. Now Terah lived 70 years and begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. This is genealogy of Terah. Terah begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Haran begot Lot, and Haran died before his father Terah in his native land in Ur of the Chaldeans. Then Abram and Nahor took wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai. And the name of Nahor's wife Milcah.
Say my name.
Yep. The daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Iscah. So Nahor was Milcah's wife, and the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah. The daughter of Haran. And the name of Nahor's wife, Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Iscah. So Haran's the father of Milcah and Iscah. But Sarai was barren, she had no child. And Terah took his son Abram and his grandson Lot, the son of Haran, and his daughter-in-law Sarai, his son Abram's wife. And Terah took his son Abram and his grandson Lot, the son of Haran, and his daughter-in-law Sarai, his son Abram's wife, and they went out with them from Ur of the Chaldeans to go to the land of Canaan. And they came to Haran and dwelt there. So the days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. Now the Lord... Oh, okay. Well, I hope we're doing genealogy for a pretty long time.
I hope so too. Okay, peace out. I'll see y'all.
You want to play Rivals?
No.
Bro.